Okay, so this is kind of what I said I wouldn't say in the other video. I said I'd probably do it outside. And it's kind of weird because I heard Dora the Explorer got canceled or something. I said, yeah, because they gave him a bad map. And then they kept doing it. The thing about the bank thing, so yeah, the ones that claimed they needed federal bailouts were being robbed from the beginning. Yeah, they were being robbed from the fucking beginning, and they kept letting the same people rob them. Weirdos. Anyways, what was I gonna say? Yeah, about that other stuff. I watched other channels. I tried, and I am like a loving, forgiving person. Like all those type of things. But like, what really involved me was that I did this with them or whatever. But like the Declaration of Independence and stuff like that. You know how like sometimes you can go through the Bible and they'll scream at you, you don't believe in God, blah 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 blah. Like, have you ever tried? Oh, by the way, I made this outfit myself. First time using a sewing machine. I was a little terrible up top, but I made this, because I'm trying to work my way into like out of the Gadriel BS back to Gad, because they sold clothing like for $1 in Walmart after that. So those same people still had that too. And they say they're the underworld. They're a lie. They are. They're basic liars. Woo! Anyway, so the other thing is that the one that I was going to talk about is that inspired work of God. The Declaration of Independence probably, if you really, really read it, the whole thing, it is, it's not a Mozart, it's not art, it's literally written like as if it was done by God. And for a long time we've had that, and then like, you know how this whole thing where like I said it, I bitched shit about it, daycare center, stuff like that, and that your baby is Jesus and stuff like that. So how would you like having a baby run you? You wouldn't. So God has made new work. I believe he has. And he's written down things or done things that actually represent his capability, apart from what some of the things they have changed or taken out of the Bible. And the Declaration of Independence, I believe, is one of it. 51. You want the true story? If you say the Declaration of Independence is an inspired work of God, they may eat your fucking baby. That's what I said. I said, oh. So then you see all these eye color changes and stuff like that. You watch like shows, movie channels where this guy is in a car with this chick, and like the redhead shows up and goes, my wife left me. And they're laughing in the car thinking it's his mom. You know what I mean? It goes on and on and on. And it goes to like sister, brother, and all that kind of stuff. And then it's like straight up what happened like with Japan. And supposedly the same people that were robbing them were working with them, sending people over there. It's basically in Ecclesiastes where they say that a fool says in her heart that the same thing, one event happens to all man. This is what they said was the Great Bang Theory. And it caused so much trauma that they basically had these people kind of run around causing pandemics. So because it's so bad, because that's also not true, that literally fucking happened. So here's your 666 story, right? They want you 6 feet apart, but it's really because B1 says 66, but in Daniel it says 2.5, like a quarter, or half of 5 feet. You're talking about like short girls getting hit with Like, yeah, some of these short girls were getting killed on, same thing. What do you call it? Like, if you really wanted to track it, you'd have to, like, go, like, to the full length of it. The whole Beetlejuice one where they used, like, a half of, well, he's short, like a half of a full-grown man, but I'm not mocking him, but I'm just saying that's really, like, the concept, but it's tens, so you divide it by tens, right? And they keep trying to deplete the society. So what happens is the one that does the real Gadriel starts following genitalia, but they made this whole fantastic lie that it was some sort of werewolf and blah blah blah. Romelis bullshit trying to feed their cubs. This is a lie. This is a big lie. So they basically kept using the dialysis sister until you run out of dialysis. Be like, dude, did you know that chick's not even real, like legit, like that's not even who she is, blah 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 blah. So then you have to go, I go back and I look at some of the old ones that were just bitching about it, and it kind of makes me smile, makes me a little bit happy again, but that's what it is. And if you wanted to stop them, you just have to be more practical about it, I think, and avoid the situation that saying it's nothing apart from lying just wouldn't, it just wouldn't help anybody anymore. The news thing, right? The presidents who ran afterwards, and things became meme services for a well. So if I have a well, supposedly I can provide you health care, and really it's like somebody who's banging some part of a wrong part, or somebody who's basically screwing their somebody. You don't want that same well. And every second I hear the news media come on, now the healthcare system says that they can drain everything. Well, I don't like it when you're called babies, because you're taking away even the word of God. That's right, slowly dismantling it. Even the ones that were inspired by an Islam religion, you're taking it away. You're slowly taking it away. And no matter where you go, that could be a hefty price tag for all people. So there was a lot of people dying. So there's basically three bulls, like the SARS, the Ebola, and I guess the coronavirus, if you want to call it. But yeah, so anytime someone says Declaration of Independence is a certain kind of rice, and I start screaming, even though it didn't actually happen to me, somebody barbooted my baby, you'll know why I actually ran into the pandemic first on the 51 silver. Bye.